is what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, hip strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all.
My fellow party members, please bear with me. There's a lot of repetition. I did this because I wanted to become transparent with everyone, no matter what political nomination. But before that, I'd like to share a story to connect us as friends, not just delegates. When I was little, around 7, my cousin and I decided to dress up to surprise our family. I wanted to dress as a clown or a prince, but she only had princess costumes. So using my raw negotiation skills, I ended up wearing a dress and was blackmailed for years. But I learned that working with others sometimes doesn't end in a favorable way for you, but a favorable way for others. And sometimes you have to take those dignity hits as a friend or a politician. My education shows my dedication to the cause, as I was National Honor Society, have run for a student office since 5th grade, and I'm a member of Toastmasters, a public speaking group. I have also studied at the Ivy League school at EBS, getting my Juris Doctorate. As your general, with thankfully no military power, I will apply myself to the 3 core goals and uphold the Constitution in any and every situation. Those 3 goals of participation, open-mindedness, and trusting the process will be and are a crucial part of my platform as a candidate. I will keep an open mind to new ideas brought up by the legislature, state officials, and the governor, as I advise them on legal matters. I will be an active member in the judicial sessions as they require. And the process, no matter how odd I believe it may be, I will go above and beyond to protect and uphold it, as well as upholding our beliefs as city members, party members, and citizens of the great state of Evergreen. My job as Attorney General requires me to be educated in the judicial system, as well as to respect the Constitution and legislature prior to it being signed by the governor. I take this matter very seriously. Serious enough that I brought the U.S. Constitution with me to this camp, reading it over when I have the chance. These are but a few of the many qualifications I have that make me uniquely qualified for this job. Lastly, I would like to represent and consider all opinions on constitutionality when I make or help make decisions. I want to represent the powerful city of Spruce, the tremendous city of Elm, the marvelous city of Fir, the glorious city of Pine, and last but not least, the great city of Oak. So when you think Attorney General, think Anderson's daughter. Thank you for your time.
Next up, we will have Jared, and he is running for Lieutenant Governor.
My fellow citizens of Evergreen, my name is Jared Getz, and I stand before you today in the hopes of having the honor of becoming your new Lieutenant Governor. I would first like to thank my party for graciously allowing me to have the honor to represent them at this convention, even when they had so many more overly qualified candidates to choose from for this position. I would also like to congratulate the other candidate from the Adams Party on making it to this great stage. Now, the position of Lieutenant Governor holds an aura of both reverence and distinction to it. It requires strong leadership skills, a natural sense of delegation, and a knowledge of parliamentary procedures. I've attained many of these skills in life that I think would be qualified for this position, such as leading my entire school as the ASB and Honor Society president. I also have strong delegation skills from leading my Troop 35, our local Boy Scout troop, as an Eagle Scout. As well, and learning parliamentary procedures from our very own senators in the capital city of Olympia, where our school field trip went, and I got to talk to our senators firsthand about issues that I hold reverent and our society holds reverent. I may be standing in this position today as a representative of Rainier, but I stand for many of the same values and stances as all of you. Whether it be caring about green energy, conservation, promotion of small business, and many other core values. As Lieutenant Governor, I will make sure that in the Senate, I keep my personal biases in check and I will work with them tirelessly, and I will give it all my effort. I encourage all you not to see me as an advocate for Rainier, but as an advocate for Evergreen. Vote on who you believe to be more qualified and could run it better, whether it be me or my candidate. Vote for who you believe to be more qualified. I hope that you do this for all of our citizens, our cities, and our great state of Evergreen. Thank you very much.
Next up, we will have DeAndre, and he is running for the position of governor.
Evergreen, how are we doing? Yeah! All right, my name is DeAndre Vasquez, and I'm running to be your 2018 Evergreen Boys State Governor. And before we get into any of my platforms or ideas, I would like to share a little bit about myself for the sake of relevance. Like I stated, my name is DeAndre Vasquez, and I come from Leavenworth. Anybody know where that's at? Little Germantown? Yeah, Gaskin, Leavenworth. Where I participate in both the soccer and the wrestling programs, as well as I'm a member of the Amish Society and served as the Executive ASB President and the incoming Area 10 DECA President. I mentioned relevance, and the reason that this is relevant is because it's provided me with leadership. And to continue that relevance in leadership, it is needed to maximize the success of the office of governor. Gentlemen, although there is a lot to cover throughout my presentation and throughout this platform, I'd like to summarize it in 3 topics. Those topics being awareness, advocacy, and opportunity. The first one being awareness. Awareness that can be seen through acknowledging both sides, aside from the Rainier Party, aside from the Adams Party. Both a mutual understanding. A platform that being continued a platform which I'm running on, which is continuing education through promoting programs, especially in the area of career and technical development and STEM. Also to work towards supporting our welfare, to supporting those who have contributed vastly to our economy and their time of need. This support will be regulated and granted based off of those who are actively looking to get back on their feet. Also, continue the theme of awareness, environmental awareness. Through conserving our beautiful state to continue to be able to call ourselves the Evergreen State. And going hand in hand with that is supporting alternative energy sources, working towards increasing the emission of harmful gases into this earth. And lastly, supporting small business owners. I assure you that many of your parents are small business owners and are going through many hardships, and we here are running on a platform to support those small business owners, ultimately working towards preventing monopolies, creating more options for you all, being consumers, and ultimately bringing up our middle class. The next point being advocacy. Being the advocate for the betterment of both parties. And actually working towards representing both sides. With my leadership experience, I assure you that we will pass bills that represent the values and benefits of both parties accurately. This all done with addressing all of your basic needs first, such as safety, belonging, esteem, so that we may focus on self-betterment. Lastly, the last point is opportunity. Generating opportunity where all voices are heard and acknowledged regardless of your personal views. I am simply here as a microphone to voice your own individual opinions. I believe that with me as your governor working towards awareness, advocacy, and opportunity of the Evergreen Boys State citizens, Evergreen, there's nothing we cannot accomplish. Gentlemen, I hope that you support me in running to be your next governor. However, know that regardless of the results, I am working and will continue to work with current legislature to make sure that our voice is heard. I thank you all for your time, and if you wish to create awareness, advocacy, opportunity, and ultimately lead to success, vote DeAndre Vasquez for governor. Thanks.
Okay, so at this time we're going to have Zephyrin. He's going to go over our political party's platform.
So we at Rainier came up with a few things that we agree on, that we stand for, and that we believe in. Firstly, we believe in a woman's right to abort a pregnancy within the first 6 months for her own self-support and her safety. We believe in increased education funding, particularly in the fields of career and technical education, and then the STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We believe in safe injection sites. What those look like are a clinic open for drug addicts to use to go in and safely shoot up, receive clean drugs, or as clean as you can expect, and safe needles to avoid unnecessary deaths, and to slowly wean them off of that and rehabilitate them in a safe and effective manner. We believe in welfare reform. What we want that to look like is 6 months of full welfare as long as you are actively searching for a job. As long as you are putting the effort in, we believe that you should be supported by your government and represented. And after those first 6 months of searching for a job, it will begin to fade away to ensure that nobody can abuse the system and live exclusively off of welfare without contributing to our society. We believe in the promotion of small businesses. What we want that to look like is just tax breaks early in a business's creation up to a certain point in time or to a certain point in profit that they believe is sustainable, so that small businesses have a chance against larger chains and to help counteract monopolies. We believe in the growth and the promotion of this program here at Evergreen Boys State. We want to make sure that we are spreading the ideas and just making sure that people know that this is an option, that this is a good program that they can go to. We believe in conservational awareness. We want everybody to know what is going on with our world, with our environment. We want to make sure that everybody is aware of those things. We want to support programs like that in communities and just get the word out. We believe in a maintained minimum wage. The reasoning behind that is a decrease in minimum wage generates a lot of negative attention and just a lot of arguing, and it's not something that a government wants to deal with. And an increased minimum wage generally just increases the price of living and doesn't get anybody anywhere. We would prefer to increase the functional wage over the minimum wage. And we believe in the incentivization of alternative energy sources. That's stuff like solar, wind, hydroelectric, nuclear, just some way to help keep our earth clean and come up with other methods for keeping society running. That's loud. Yeah.
Hey, can we give a round of applause for him? So once again, the candidates for our position, we have Andrew, Secretary of State. We have Anderson for Attorney General, Jared as Lieutenant Governor, and DeAndre for Governor. Real quick, I'd like to give a quick round of applause for the entire Rainier Party and their precinct officers. And at this time, can everyone from the Rainier Party please help clean up? Thank you.